In this media, we are going to discuss and see how we are supposed to overhaul this stuffing box. Generally, they're on board as per SMS in different companies, in most of the companies, in fact. Third engineer duty is for stuffing box. When the main engine is being overhauled, he's supposed to take out this stuffing box. But when you are doing this major overhaul, then you will be taking out this piston also. But how we are going to do this overall in place, that is important. So we'll see through the picture step by step. But what is more significant to know is that I have already shown you live videos and live images working on them of different components of generator and all those. You please do watch those videos. As and when I will get these videos also for stuffing box and all, I will keep uploading. Okay, so keep supporting and keep your zeal high for exams and to learn, and please do comment what all you need to know, and what can be our next video that we are supposed to make. So when we speak about this stuffing box, so turn the piston 90 degree after BDC and check for safe access. So we are supposed to turn the piston 90 degree after BDC and check for safe access. This is the lube oil connection that you all know, that we are supposed to remove the lube oil pipe connection for safe installation of work table. Okay, now what we are supposed to do is that remove the inner bolts completely, stuffing box, drain line bolts and connection, and slack all the outer ring bolts and keep two bolts in forward aft direction according to work table holes in that direction, with slacken and remove remaining bolts completely. Okay, now this is remove the inner bolts completely, stuffing box, drain line bolts and connection, and slack all the outer ring bolts and keep two bolts in forward aft direction according to work table holes in that direction, with slacken and remove remaining bolts completely. Okay, we are supposed to remove all the bolts. Now install that work table around the piston rod and use two 19 mm long stud in the jacking holes of the work table and jack the stuffing box towards upper side to remove the o-ring from under piston space. After doing that, remove the two outer ring bolts and slowly tap the diaphragm plate with the help of brass rod and lower the diaphragm plate to the work table. Now slowly turn the piston towards BDC and check the stuffing box slides down freely. Now the stuffing box will be sliding down freely. Turn the piston till comes to BDC. Now dismantle the stuffing box. Now we are supposed to dismantle the stuffing box. After dismantling all the rings, lift the diaphragm plate and screw two bolts in the place in order to install rings after cleaning. So we are supposed to install the rings, so you can see the garter spring, lamellas and all those things here after cleaning. So after installing all the rings again, bring the diaphragm plate down to the lower work table. Align the ring according to the stuffing box cover. Note, before installing second cover, lift the first cover by using the jack bolts in the work table. Since the groove will go inside the diaphragm plate, then it's hard to install the second cover. Tighten the cover bolts according to torque. So we are supposed to tighten this. We'll refer the manual and how much is the torque that is given. So we are supposed to tighten that. Now lift the stuffing box maximum using the long stud from the work table. First hold the o-ring in under piston space. Now turn the piston towards TDC slowly. Please don't put the stuffing box o-ring since it's difficult to align the stuffing box. Turn the piston until the stuffing box ends and the diaphragm ends matches. Now lift the diaphragm plate and put all the outer ring bolts. Check the both dowel in port starboard side matches correctly in their places. Tighten equally to proper matching of dowel pins. In this position, we can easily put the stuffing box o-ring from under piston space and apply some lubricant like moly slip around the o-ring. After installing the o-ring, tighten the outer ring bolts according to the torque and slowly turn the piston towards BDC and check the stuffing box slides freely towards downwards. Okay, so That is the whole idea, and altogether you can see. Now put all the inner bolts and tighten properly, and check the groove of stuffing box slides properly inside the diaphragm plate and seated properly on the diaphragm plate. Now this we can see. Now install the lube oil pipe connection and stuffing box drain pipe connection. Now we are supposed to install the lube oil pipe connection and stuffing box drain pipe connection. So this is the whole idea altogether, that how we are supposed to install the overall the stuffing box in MAN BMW. So this was the series of new 6X50 MCC engine. Okay, in place, what all the steps that is involved. We have to be very careful while taking out the spring. So that is garter spring, that is very you have to be very safe with that, because if it slips or if it's glide, so it is going to hurt you very badly. So, and when we are going inside this space, when we are moving the piston to the TDC, and when we are going inside uh, BDC, and when we are going inside, so then the area is very slippery. So we have to be extra cautious when you are going inside this space, and please be very careful and have a safe voyage always. Thank you so much. Thank you for your valuable time. All the very best.